Good morning, friends. Welcome to Take Two for this Monday, the 7th of October, 2019. I'm Jeannie. I'm so glad you decided to come along for the ride this morning. Well, I've been reflecting lately. I ran into an old friend I used to work with at a nonprofit organization many years ago, and it just spurred in my memory my coworker I had at the time. Her name was Shirley, and one of the sayings that she used to say to me all the time whenever I was hired to do fundraising and special events and that sort of thing. I had to be really creative and come up with new stuff every season to keep the nonprofit going and keep it on its feet. And Shirley used to say to me when I come to her with an idea, I'd say, Shirley, what do you think about this and this and this and this? And she'd think about it and think about it, and she'd go, Jeannie, that's great. She said, but what you really need to do is think big. Think big. And that was kind of her little saying that she would say, think big. You know, sometimes you come up with some ideas and really they end up being kind of small, just little small ideas. And you got to embellish and you got to work on them so that you could get a bigger vision, get a bigger goal, a bigger end to your small beginnings, and think big. You know, sometimes we have to start small. It's true. Sometimes we have to start small. You can't enroll in medical school and the next day, after one day of classes, say, okay, I'm a brain surgeon now. Obviously not. But in order to enroll in that medical school and to take all the tests and get accepted and all that, you had to think big. But sometimes when you think big, you've got to start. Let me get this right. Start small. The problem is some people will start small and never grow and just keep it right there. They never enlarge their coasts. They never enlarge their borders. They're content to just stay in their tiny little box and never go any further. Well, that's not good, because how are we going to grow if we just stay right there? Huh? What about if you were to plant a seed in the ground and then 2 or 3 days later you only see a little shoot and you go, well, heck, this is supposed to be a tree, and you pull it out of the ground? It will never grow again. You have to leave it there so that it could grow big. But you got to think to yourself, you know what? I have a vision for that tree. I'm thinking big. That little seed, that acorn one day is going to be a great oak tree. I think that's what it is. Isn't that right? Out of tiny little acorns, great oaks grow. You know, there's also a problem sometimes of when people think big, but they try to start big. And that doesn't work either. You can't start with something that you haven't grown into. You can't start with something way big. You can't join an organization and try to join at the upper president's level or the CEO's level. You have to work your way up to it. Or in the industry, I'm not saying that people don't get hired as CEOs. Please understand what I'm saying. But sometimes you have to start at the bottom. You know, I knew somebody who started at a grocery store as a box boy. He would be at the end of, that's what they used to call it, the grocery bagger. That was his job. He bagged groceries. Sometimes I think he delivered them too. But that's how he started at 16. And one day he became the president of that grocery chains corporation. Can you imagine? Because he started small, but guess what? He was always thinking and dreaming big. So I'm going to encourage you today, boys and girls. Do you have a plan? Do you have some thoughts in your head? Thoughts about things that you may want to do? Here's my thought to you, boys and girls. Dream big. Dream big. Now start small if you have to, okay? Small is okay to start, but always, never, never, never stop dreaming big. Now go out and be a blessing to somebody today, boys and girls. You may end up being the only one who is. If you know somebody who has a dream, they just don't know how to implement it, encourage them to dream big. And you stand alongside them, help them get the tools that they need to help implement their program, their project, their dream while they're dreaming big. And maybe you can help them see it through to the end. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Jeanne Sigler, JeanneSigler. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. You'll be notified every time another Take Two is posted. And I'm dreaming big to see lots and lots of subscribers so that I could get some good thoughts and good words and words of encouragement out to you, my viewers and my friends. Never stop dreaming big, okay? Even when you got to. Start small. Never stop dreaming big. You'll have a wonderful day, boys and girls, a great week, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.